Here, this is ICS235, and in this video, I'm going to try to get you through section 3.2 on elastic net regression and get you going on the lab 3.6. So, the book does a lot better job of explaining this regularization of models to reduce the complexity. And there are two ways we can go about this. There is ridge regression and lasso regression. Lasso stands for least absolute shrinkage and selection operator. And they both, the goal of both is to minimize the loss function. So you should go through these participation activities. Again, try just to pay attention to the graphs and what it says about them at the bottom, and you'll see that, you know, the loss function is reduced as the weight. This shows weight, relationship between weight and loss function. Anyway, so go through this, and then we find that this elastic net regression is actually has two parameters, and when this lambda equals 0, there's this alpha and lambda, and when lambda equals 0, elastic net is ridge regression, and when lambda equals 1, then elastic net is lasso regression. So that's the model that we use because we can get both approaches to regularization. So we're going to use this elastic net model in scikit-learn. And there are these three parameters. One is alpha, which controls the strength of the regularization. The other is this L1 ratio. And so let's take a look at this. Let's start up the Jupyter notebook, and let's see. I can put this here, and this other one will be this is lab 3.6. So this is what we're going to be working on. All right. So the diamonds data set contains price, cut, and color and other characteristics. I think we looked at this last time. And so here we're going to use these three things to predict. Well, we're going to use a selection of these features to predict the price. And we're going to use this elastic net function. And so first we need to import the packages that we need for regression. It's all the same. Then we initialize the model, then we fit the model. And when we initialize the model, we're going to put in these parameters here, these two parameters. And then once we've done that, we want to get the estimated intercept weight and the estimated weights of the caret and table features, and then we're going to predict the price based on this for caret and this for table, and we should see this as output. Okay, so first of all, import the needed packages for regression. That's here. So let's for sure it's going to be these two, and we're not going to be graphing anything. So I don't need to, import these two things. I do need to import, I think I need to input this thing for regularization. Well, I'm just going to, no, okay, this Jupyter thing compares elastic net regression with linear regression. So I don't need to import that third one. So I'm just going to import these two things. And I'm going to put those here. I'm not sure we need that, but anyway, okay. And then we're gonna read these two values from the user. So it's gonna prompt us twice. And then and then this reads in the data frame, creates the data frame. This creates the X column, 2 columns, caret and table. This is Y, the output. Here we're going to scale it. So we do need that scalar thing. And then scalar, and then here so what scalar does is it scales, the coefficients, in an attempt to reduce one of them to 0, and that reduces the complexity. So this fits the transformation. Scalar fit uses this and transforms X into a new X. Okay, and then we have to initialize the model. Here's where we initialize the model. Okay. That would be, where is elastic net over here? Oh, here, this was that. Oh, here's where we initialize the model, and this is where we do the fitting. So I'm going to copy both these two things here. Now I'm going to put this one here, put one of them here. And really this one here belongs here. And but they want it not alpha 1 ratio 0.5. They want it alpha of 6. And L1, I'm going to enter, put another comment symbol there. Okay, so we want regularization of 6. So I'm going to change this to 6. And we want the L1 ratio to be 0.4. Now, I like to start my numbers with numbers 4. All right. And then we do the fit thing, and I think this is an okay thing to call it. Whatever. They don't call it anything in here, do they? Diamonds. No, they don't. Okay, so this is a fine thing to call it, whatever. And then we need to put the intercept thing. Oh, geez, I should have. Hope it doesn't. I'm going to run this thing. I don't think it matters, but. You really should go through these Jupyter things too, because they're very intuitive and it's a very handy tool, Jupyter. Okay, so here we're going to do some coefficients, and that would be the same as here, enet coef. So it's enet coef. Since I'm also calling it enet coef. All right. And then we need to do prediction. And that would be something that's like participation activity 3.2 points. Here we go. Okay, let's look at this participation activity. First of all, select the code to initialize the net regression model with the weight of this. Apply to that. And that is alpha 3.5. Oh, it's 0.75 to the L1 regularization term. I don't know. Ratio. It's this one. Okay, good. Fit the multiple regression model. Oh, we're supposed to. We're supposed to calculate it out. Let's see what the oh, we're supposed to use the Jupyter notebook up here to find out these answers. Okay, so let's do that. 0.75. 0.75. 0.75. Wait a second. Huh? Is this something I can change? Okay, let me just run this. I'm going to run this and see what happens. Did I do this right? Yeah, this is output. So let me run this again. And we're supposed to say what are we supposed to say down here? What the value is for the estimated weight. Is it, All right, so I think I did something wrong here. I got to go down to, let me start this up again. And I think I tried to set it up here someplace. That's not right. It should be, restart that. Okay, I'm going to refresh this thing. I'm going to reload from the beginning. All right, let me go down. Okay, all right. Whenever you see something like, okay, there you go. There. All right, so let's go back down to, where's the, here we go, this thing. Okay, so, down here, we're supposed to change the L1 regularization in the multiple regression model with elastic net. Okay, and so that is actually down here. Right now it's 410. And we want to change it to 0.75. And then run it again. I'm going to run it like this again. And then I'm going to go back up here. And see that now with this 0.75, this is 507. This is the first one, square feet. Okay, so that's the answer that we're looking for. And so that would be this one. All right, third one here. This is one we're really after. Select the code to predict the rental price using the ENet model for okay, and it's 1.45 and -1, so it's this one here actually. But anyway, we want something that looks like this, except for inside we aren't going to have constants. We're going to have, let's see, right here we're interested in the intercept, which is simply well, let's go back to this thing. Intercept is this. Copy this. And that goes right. Oh, I need the ENet. ENet fit. Oh, no. Oh, intercept. Okay, so that's the intercept. Get the intercept weight. And then here it's the coefficient. Did I put that there already? And then here we want the prediction, and that's predict. Let's see. Oh, yeah, prediction. That's this down here. Prediction. Okay. So anyway, it's predict, parentheses, square, what are these? Caret and table. Is that right? It's exact caret table. It's caret table. All right. I think that's it. So let's test it. If the input is 0.5 and minus 0.3, it should be this. So I'm going to run it. You know what I'm going to do? You don't do this. Okay. You don't do this, but I'm going to do this to make it easier for me to see. And I'm going to say enter caret. And here I'm going to say enter table, just because I like to have a nice prompt for users. Enter caret, and that was 0.05. 0.05. Is that right? Or is it 0.5? Ugh, stupid. 0.5. And then enter table. And table is minus 0.3. Enter. And it says we have an error. Predict. What did I say wrong? Oh, I forgot to do something. Oh, I forgot to say ENet. Did anybody catch that? There we go. Run. Stop. Run. Enter caret. 0.5. Minus 0.3. Intercept is 3932. And 795, 647, 723, 78, Okay, so that looks like that's the right answer. So what you're going to have to do is take that out of there. Take those prompts out. See, it doesn't want to see these prompts. So you just got to take those out, and then it should work. All right, so make sure you go through the participation activities and the challenges, and pay attention to the graphs, and get a feeling for these things. Go through these exercises, and that's how you'll firm them up in your head. So anyway, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.